Good morning, evening, afternoon. I'm tatocat and welcome to my channel. Today we're playing Echoes, a Lucid9 Fangame. Previously, we came in hot in our little mission, and now we're in a battle, and it's going pretty slowly. So far, everyone's okay. Yeah, it's like none of my weapons are doing much. I guess we're gonna shoot some more. What? I only have 40-meter range? Okay, I'm at 60. I guess I'm gonna advance 10 meters. Hold position, fire weapon. Nope, gotta go back to 40. Advance position. No, I meant to advance my position. Advance position. 40. Now fire weapon. 40. Oh my, well that did something. And that also did something. I think I'm doing okay. The enemy has attempted to move out of range. Alright. Hold position, fire weapon. Well, what if I retreat a bit? Hold position, fire weapon. Yeah. That didn't seem to do much. Hold position, fire weapon. I guess I gotta advance again. But advance. 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 Fire weapon. Okay, we're cooking with gasoline-esque. We're kind of like cooking with a lighter at this point, but we're cooking nonetheless. Their armor's almost gone. Let's try this one. That seemed to work. Hold position. Fire weapon. Hold position. Fire weapon. 40. Advance. Advance. 10. 10. Fire weapon. This one. Misaki's health took damage. Oh my, Misaki, what are you gonna do? Oh yeah, what's this cottonmouth thing? What? No, not healing. Oh no, let me do it. Ultimate weapon war overload. Advance. Fire weapon. Yay! Suck it! Unknown enemy times 12. Victory! Show that enemy who's boss. Satomi. Battle results. 600 experience points. 650,000 yen. +1 cybernetic upgrade point. +1 skill upgrade point. +1 squad upgrade point. Your rank in the way for corporate navy is now crewman 2nd class E2. 1,800 out of 2,000 experience. Continue. Scanning hostile life form signs. 12/4/12 KIA. No survivors. You two still in one piece? Misaki nods. For the most part. Likewise. All Smithereens present and accounted for. More than I can say regarding these fine dozen. Some respect for the fallen would be appreciated, operative. These warriors fought for something they believed in. Whatever that may have been, they died as they lived, with honor. We should all be so fortunate. Not quite the charitable assumption on Miki's part, though it's not as if that kind of assumption is out of character for her. Looking back now on how I condemned her for being a victim of circumstances, it's easy to see in hindsight that I've always been a bit of a pessimist, even if I never embraced it until that big dummy wasn't around to squeeze the sunshine out of me like a half-empty toothpaste tube. My first instinct is to doubt the accuracy of her statement, to ask how she can be so sure that these people believed in what they died for, or that they even died for something in the first place. The more I think about it, however, the more I realize that she's not trying to be correct. There's something she's trying to tell me. I can't know what that something is for sure until I ask her outright. Maybe after this mission is over, I could press her for the whole truth. But right now, it doesn't exactly seem like the best time. What, in the middle of a mission in a battlefield with a bunch of enemies surrounding us? You go, let's get deeper into this. No, it's not a great time. After releasing the tripped Faraday shield on my iris vision, I perform a multispectral scan to check for any survivors in the building below. The optical and sonic telemetry returns to me with 22 life signs, all equipped with the Black Star FFS. This seems like something Misaki would want to know. If it isn't, and the scattered dog tags are anything to go by, it's better for me to bear the bad news than have that duty fall to some underling too afraid of getting troutskied to speak up. 22 survivors below us, all from the 417. Impressive. We only sent 60 in. My mother will be pleased to see that so many managed to survive. Miki, that's 2 out of 3 mortality rate. I'm aware. Misaki opens a channel. To any survivors of the 417th Heavy Infantry Company, this is General Kazahaya. Do you copy? Ojo-sama? As it does, I hear the labored pain breath of an injured soldier over uneasy footsteps. The footsteps of a decidedly different soldier than the last. Lieutenant, Senior Grade, Shion Fukui speaking. Field Medic, 3rd Platoon of the soldiers coughed something up, likely blood, considering the circumstances. 417. How may I serve? What happened to your unit, Lieutenant? Where's 3 Leader? Dead, Ojo-sama. We destroyed the beam cannons with incendiary grenades and heavy weapons, but I was using a wrong voice for him the whole time. I'm so sorry, dude. He was right in front of one of them when it fired. The initial seizure from the blast caused cardiac arrest, and I tried to defibrillate, but the energy output ruptured too many nerve cell membranes. No brain activity, but at least the body isn't radioactive. The others are alive, but I don't know how long It'll be for them or for me. What do the dosam dos I know the right word for this, but I can't say it right now. Dos meters say the minimum was 41 KSV. Absorbed. 0 redirected. That delta radiation passed right through our armor. I only absorbed 2% of that, but there's not enough nucleogen neurine here for any of us. Will you survive for the next 15 minutes? I will. Then you understand what must be done, Lieutenant. I do, Ojo-sama. With honor. As 17th life sights, all my scanners read out continue blinking, I hear the faint sound of a pistol being drawn on the other end of the channel. It's followed by a small pop as the transmission ends. A subsequent faint scream of confusion, and then one of them fades into nothing. Then 5, then 10. Within a minute, the only sign of life left in the radiation below is a single dot. And then, like the others, it's gone. All of them dead. Just like that. It's not difficult. It's not a difficult concept to process, but I'm still taken back by the sheer speed and efficiency of it. Even as someone accustomed to the strategic deletion of a human life, it seems too rapid and decisive to be something that I'd ever actually see. Of course, that's before I remember what kind of people Black Star liked to recruit. There's a lot of normal, if vocationally blacklisted citizens of Isamu working for the non-military branches of KCOM and its subsidiaries. But with Black Star, things are different. A large chunk of its employees come from families who still subscribe to the old Yakuza faith, raised as warriors who place honor and loyalty above life. The rest, however, are mostly the poor and reviled, the outcasts that this society has no patience for. When they have nobody to turn to, Black Star scoops them up and turns their scorn and years of mental trauma into a controlled lethality that they can monetize. In exchange, they receive employment, community, and potentially purpose. But they know that their lives will be cut short one way or another. Maybe this unit was the closest thing that Lieutenant had to family. Oh no, I can't read. Something probably meaningful. Black Star Command, this is General Kazahaya. Enact Protocol 5 and mobilize a shock detection party. A shock decon party. Extreme radiological hazards are present, along with multiple sources of human remains. Guess it's something I had to see in order to believe. Find warriors until the end. Every single one of them. This was far from the send-off they deserved, but at least it wasn't the revolting bloody and the Birdsong Collective would have had them meet. And the Birdsong Collectives would have had them meet. That beam was certainly something. Seems like the kind of weapon some Limni exec would cobble together out of spite. That was no Limni skate weapon, operative. That was a multi-phase photofission inducing laser cannon capable of flooding human tissue with high energy neutrons. No corporation could even dream of replicating technology that advanced, not even DCIS. Birdsong's directed energy and computing technologies are 10 steps ahead of us, and no amount of state-of-the-art quantum processors, optoelectric transistors, or deep learning algorithms can change that. For now, at least. The floodlights on this level are offline. A stray bullet must have severed a plasma conduit and tripped the breaker. I'll see if I can repair the damaged segments and adjust the voltage. That should bring them back online. Misaki opens a nearby control panel and proceeds to tinker with the cluster of switches and glowing tubes within its chassis. That is quite bright. Wait, that's less bright. Nimniscape takes to the building and reveals a gruesome sight. In front of us, a broken line of statuesque armored corpses, some kneeling, some toppled over, and the rest frozen in some other unnatural pose. Their suits of graphene and non-Newtonian fluid sit hardened like fossils, their insides likely liquefied by the force of their combined ballistics. I see nothing at first, save for the unusual yellow iconography that coats the armor of the fallen. Miki, however, rushes forward and begins sifting through the dead. This isn't possible. They had to have stolen. I kneel down next to her. In her hand, something metallic catches the light. A bundle of rectangular tags on a chain bearing the name of an entire squad of soldiers. 12 tags for 12 now deceased. I see something sticking out of the nearest fallen soldier tactical hard case. Upon closer examination, I find the same tags, the same names, and insignia identifying them as Black Star personnel. This is no deception, is it? I shake my head. Misaki hangs her head, holding the tags to her chest and uttering some manner of prayer before she finally stands up. I don't understand. Why would they attack us? What could compel them to turn their backs on their honor and assist our enemies? Were our principles not enough? Did we fail them in some manner? Oh, who's this? The failure is ours, 'cause I don't know. 4 figures in heavy Black Star armor step into the light and immediately draw their weapons. I respond by doing the same. Something tells me the 4 of you didn't come here to talk. Colonel Amanogawa. Perhaps not, but we will no longer spill blood without cause. You are Rui Hayata, survivor of the butcher of the 10,000 cuts. Yours is a name concealed both by time and by those who would silence the innocent. You should know that life is scarce. I was going to say sacred, scarce. You should know how it is not to be wasted. Okay, a choice here. You're right. This doesn't have to come to a bloody end. I've seen enough of those already. How do you know who I am? Who are you? Life is a dime a dozen, and 12 of your soldiers just lost theirs. You're next if you don't watch your fucking tone. I had a dramatic tone. I mean, I don't think we're going to have to, but like I feel like being like this is not going to help our situation. You're right. You're right. You're right. Let's not fight. You're right. This doesn't have to come to a bloody end. I've seen enough of that already. You know this person, Miki? I do. What are you doing here, Kotori? This isn't your mission. Kotori. Is Kotori a boy's name or a girl's name? I don't know. Atoning for an unforgivable sin. One that will forever dishonor me as a sentinel. I'm saying this dramatically because it feels very dramatic. Kotori, Katori, you know we didn't have a choice. Of course, the right thing to do was to always follow orders, wasn't it? Because I feel like this is a very evil villain sort of thing, you know, where like for some reason they have the chance to kill you, but instead of killing you, they need to go on what their plan was for about 30 minutes, giving you the chance to escape. That sort of situation. But we'll learn more about Katori Amanagawa in the next episode.